So there's old ways of doing it and there's new ways of doing it. This photo is just an illustration of the heat that's put under the activator as a heat source to push out the syngas out of the wood in the activator. So the old way of doing it on the left hand side is the Kentucky cone kiln that is used in basically all over the world, and it's more purposes for gardens, smaller farms. It's more a continuous process, collect all the biochar and it's mixed into the soil. We started with that 3 years ago, but I wanted, for me it was not enough. You end up with a kiln like that, you end up with maybe 100 kilos. So for a 120 hectare farm, we're not going to get far with that. So, and then the MD of Bio Agri Group, Biolyser, on the right hand side phoned me after he also saw the video clip, and he said, listen, I have a better product for you, which we can make high quality biochar. And it was one meeting, and then we bought this Biolyser. This is basically how it looks like. It's just that's on the left top. That is how you can also put it on a trailer. You can take it wherever you want. It's all stainless steel with all the bells and whistles that it needs, and it's actually a wonderful South African product. And at the moment, they're also exporting to other countries. So there's the Biolyser on the left hand side. What we use at Nederburg is all the waste product that we get. Is in the middle is the vines that we uprooted. We can put that into as a feedstock, and just remember, you can put any organic material in the Biolyser, and that will be turned into biochar. So in the middle is the vines, uprooted vines that we put in there. In the oak biochar is a waste product that we get from the cellar of the maturation of the red wines, and then on the right hand side is the sample of the wood vinegar, which is basically like a very dark color tea color. Important is that, I mean, it's not me that producing the biochar. Me personally, you have to do training. I also did the training, but on day-to-day basis, we trained about 6 farm personnel, and at the moment, 2 of the personnel is in control of the Biolyser, and they actually producing very, very high quality of biochar. So I think it's important just to, when you have people trained for that, you can't just leave them alone. You have to check and see if the quality is there. Maybe they're not doing everything 100%, so I'm also doing a lot of retraining, like once a year, just to make sure that they keep to the principles of the machine and that we get the right and the correct quality from that. The company Bio Agri Group is they also do the training for us, and they also, if any issues we get for the machine, they will come and assist with that. This is just an example of the left hand side is the feedstock, which is basically the staves that we use in maturation of wines, and you can see it's not packed like one on top of the other. You need the aeration around the wood, and it's not for oxygen, it's for heat that's moving around in the Biolyser. As soon as you put one wood on top of the other one, that you take out the flow, you will eventually waste 8 hours, and you will take out the wood or the biochar, and you will see patches in the biochar which didn't carbonate. So aeration or movement of heat in the column is very important. On the right hand side, you will see that is about what's left after an 8-hour session of carbonation. And then what actually happens, the carbonation actually takes place during the night. So when the machine is running, it's the heat from the bottom that heats up it's like say that the pot heats up the pot, and that heat is about 500 degrees Celsius. And that pushes out all the syngas out of the wood. And there's many syngas, I can't remember, but methane, nitrogen, not nitrogen, what is the other one? But it's a stump of acid. It's pushed out of the wood because of the heat. And that goes out in the column, and that is burned out, so it can't get into the atmosphere. Before it gets to the flame takes out the syngas, and it's only smoke that you see. So I also always get the question about what happened with the gases that's pushed out, but you don't have to be afraid it doesn't get into the atmosphere. It's burned out before that, part of the system.